Hey! It's me, Critsy Bear. Hey there, it's me, Critsy Bear. That's the rhyme that I said that I was gonna make my intro slogan. You know, like Raukow's got like, hey there everybody, this is Raukow. And Jacksepticeye, he's got top of the morning to you. I got, hey there, it's me, Critsy Bear. Because it vaguely rhymes. Welcome back to Orwell. Ignorance is strength. This is we've just been accused of bombing Prava Secondary School, which was where Robin was a principal at. We, as in the nation, our military. Oh man, sorry for the coughing and stuff. I got like my lungs feel kind of wet. I want to get it out, but I can't. Anyway. So, carrying on with that, there were a bunch of stuff that needed to be checked here on this stuff, but I already ran through it a little bit because I was recording, but I forgot to enable audio. Basically, Robin's got a new email here. Here's a reply to the know that I stand with you email, which is David. Your loyalty to me is beyond any limits. You have been with me from the start. The people's voice would not nearly have become what it is had you not been there. You are more than a fan. You are a true friend. But it's all going down. Not even Ilya is by my side any longer. He has made mistakes, yes, but he has been the subject of so much hate lately. I cannot even say where it all is coming from. Oh, I'm sorry, Ilya. I'm tired. I've been writing furiously all day to this point. And look where it's got me. Nowhere. Everything around me is falling apart. I have nobody left. Even my followers are turning their backs on me. It's over. It has to end. I want it to end. Alright, so, David John's friend and longtime supporter has known David John since the beginning of The People's Voice. Okay. Alright, so let me go ahead and upload that shit. That sounds important. I've been wanting to know who that David dude is. Alright, David Johns again. You had mentioned him before. Regardless, it doesn't matter what role he had in The People's Voice. What matters is only the destruction of Robin. Man, why is it so loud? Why is Orwell so loud? It's not any louder than it usually is. It feels... whatever. Just keep going. And then, it's over. Ampleford straight calling me out. No, he doesn't. He is a liar. A professional liar. He needs to be rendered harmless once and for all. Alright. And article discussion. An unsung hero that you need to know about. Come on. I cannot believe you published that article without consulting me. What are you thinking? What were you thinking? Why would you do that? I'm always laboring for 2 days and now this. No, I'm away. I literally just started playing this. I just got back from Dwarf Fortress, so please forgive me. I'm still getting warmed up. I'm sorry, brother, but I wanted to try and cheer you up. You've been so stressed and sad lately, and since you helped me get out of the Pergesian army, I wanted to do something for you, too. I just thought that the story might bring you some well-deserved praise, especially with all the controversy that has thrown you our way because of the refugee camp articles. You straight up lying to make me feel better. I'm sorry. You straight up lying to make me feel better will not change this. We are the guardians of the truth, and the truth hurts. You had no right to publish that story. I am not a hero. I don't see what the big deal is. People need to relate to you, understand that you aren't just another lunatic mouthpiece. To see that you have compassion and that you have experienced atrocities firsthand will that we write about every day. That's right! I lived them, not you! Serious. Seriously, Ilya. I can't believe you would do this to me. Now everybody in this camp will be looking at me like I was some kind of martyr. I even got a fan mail already from a guy named David Johns, who called himself a huge fan of mine. I don't want that kind of attention. I don't want fans. I just want to move on and forget this whole thing ever happened. I feel like I'm stating the obvious, but can't you just take it down if it bothers you so much? No, it's garnered too many hits and it has already passed. Oh, it has already been passed around across the nation. It's spreading like a cancer, a disease. Everybody is reading it, and now I'm going to have to answer a lot of questions about it. I am truly sorry, Robin. It was supposed to be a surprise, a morale boost. I don't think you even remotely get what you've done. Oh, come on, Robin. I love Ilya. Lied about his brother Robin Vart in the past. Doesn't want to be seen as a hero. I'm not the hero the nation needs. But despite this, he has profited a great deal from being considered a hero. Robin Vart is a sad joke bereft of moral standards, and he is going down. Alright. Sorry. And then, Ilya has apparently lied about his brother, I guess. Ilya. Upload that shit. What? Wait. What exactly did Ilya lie about regarding his brother? Very interesting, Ilya. Whoa! Excuse me, subject not your friend. Whoa! David Johns. Robin, it's all a lie. No, Robin, it's a lie. It's all a lie. I'm not your friend. I've never been. I can't fully explain it this time, but I've only been here recently. I've just been informed that you're about to claim the nation bombed your school. You have no idea how right you are. I realize this may be the last chance of getting... this may be my last chance of getting out of this mess. So I got my hands on some internal documents for you. What really happened in Prava Secondary, it's all here. Dun dun dun. I will try to get you more. Keep an eye on the Percoleaks documents. For now, I must keep my head down. They will now come for me. Very interesting. How about I just don't tell Ampleford? How about that? Operation Cavalry. This document describes an incident in which the National Army bombarded a Pergesian school. The army of the nation had been well aware of the fact that many students and teachers were in the building. Jesus Christ, why is it so loud? They had been well aware of the fact that many students and teachers were still inside the building at this time. The school had been used as a bomb shelter for many weeks. On December 6, 2010, national troops started shelling the school, leaving it completely destroyed. Afterwards, the ruins were searched by military with the help of civilians looking for their children. Dude! Soldiers Oleg Bakay and Alexander Petkovic were the only survivors on the side of the Pergesian army and were secured from the shelter. There was only one known civilian survivor, whom the Pergesian soldiers had managed to save, but was still seriously injured. The school's principal, Robin Vart, had been found wounded and retrieved from the ruins. When encountered by civilians, Robin Vart was met with extreme aversion and had to be protected from them. Robin, what the fuck, dude? Alright, that's interesting. Huh. The power of the people. What did he do to deserve that? What happened there? Alright, and here comes his article. We must end this. Give me a narrative. Alright. Home. The national government kills civilians. They fabricate stories. They order bombings. Sorry. They kill their own and our people to distract us all from the truth. Really, War of the Worlds, dude? To be clear, yes, it is true that I invited soldiers of the Pergesian army to my school in Prava. But but this fact was taken entirely out of context in order to fabricate a new story, aiming to destroy me. The only reason I hired the Pargesian army was to protect Prava Secondary. If you don't believe me that the national government if you don't believe me that the national government are preposterous liars, here's another truth for you. My school was not bombed by troops of the Pargesian army at all. The national government ordered the shelling of Prava Secondary and blamed the Pargesian soldiers because they wanted to prove to the media that that they were needed in Pargay to protect the Pargesian people. Instead, they destroyed everything I loved in my hometown. This is what your government does to the innocent, to the weak. This is why I shall from now on call them the national murderers. Spooky ooky, dude. What have we seen here? What's the red star here? What's the red no pending article, right. Okay, so right, Perkleeks was reading this shit. Soldiers Oleg and Piquet and Alexander Petkovic. Who's Alexander there, buddy? Where's Oleg? There's Oleg. Redka. This is how he ended up with us, yes. And then, sorry. Yeah, that probably... Thanks, Ample, for putting it gently. Ellipses. Robin Vard. The only civilian. I don't see any hint to his students there. I thought they had rescued a lot of his students? Oh shit, dude! Robin didn't actually rescue anybody. That's the lies, dude. Oh, man. My child died in the school bombing. I want justice. My child died in the school bombing on Monday. I can barely type this message as my hands shake as I try to comprehend that my little girl is gone. I haven't slept and my stomach is retching as I try to process my grief. I just want to find the ones responsible for the attack, look them in the eye, and make them know a fraction of the pain I'm feeling right now. I need to know what happened, and I also need to know why it happened. Also, how is it that Robin Vart was the only survivor? Can somebody please explain that to me? Because right now I'm having a real hard time working at that one out. Ilya Vart. Dear Mr. Busick, I understand your feelings and your outrage, and I cannot emphasize how sorry I am for your loss. I am answering on account of my brother, who is still hospitalized and in shock about what has happened. Please take into account that he tried everything in his power to protect all pupils of the Prava Secondary. Nonetheless, he can't help but blame himself for what has happened, and feels the utmost sympathy for each and every one of you who lost a child or other family member during the bombings. But it was not his fault that the FDP attacked the school. Are you kidding me? Mr. Vart was the one who attracted the attention of the FDP by bringing soldiers of the Pargesian army to defend Prava Secondary. This is why the FDP started the shelling. He rightly blames himself for what has happened because he's the one to fucking blame. I cannot believe that you have the gall to come here and defend him. My daughter is also gone. Did all that he could. How could not one single child survive? Huh? How dare you claim that your brother is not responsible for this? Oh boy. Derek Antonich. While I did not lose any family members in the bombing, I have to agree that the people here. You have no right to come in here and defend Robin when he, as a principal, and therefore the head of the school, called armed forces to the school. Have you no shame? To give you an idea of what he has done, here is a list they published of people who died that day, the majority of whom were pupils aged 11 to 15. Is there any bouquet there? Hello, any bouquets? I'm looking for Radka. Is it in alphabetical order? It is. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. No. Mayor Grabovac says, "Dear citizens of Prava, I understand your concerns and I wish to express my sincere condolences. It is a natural reaction to this truly horrific situation to seek answers for what has happened. But if you really want to hold somebody accountable, it should be the FTP who conducted these bombings. Blame our government for not protecting us. Blame soldiers of the nation for failing just as much. But please, do not blame one of us. Do not blame the principal who has done everything he can to help these children, to support the parents, to save people. As citizens of Prava, we should stick together in difficult times instead of throwing stones at each other. Please, don't make this terrible war get the best of you." Oh, fuck my throat. Oh, give me a sec. Holy cow. Ow. Oh, ow. First of all, let me tell you that I'm terribly heartbroken that all of my... Oh, Robin, no. Oh, fuck. Oh. Those words. I don't know what it is about it, but they actually brought a tear to my eye. And that laugh was me trying to shrug off a frog in my throat. First of all, let me please tell you that I'm terribly heartbroken that all of my pupils died in the bombing of Prava Secondary. I decided to speak here not because I am trying to defend myself. Instead, I discovered a very important fact that the citizens of Prava need to know about. Something that is highly crucial to them seeing the bigger picture of this whole goddamn war. The bomb that hit Prava Secondary was a GPB N300. I know these bombs, and they are not the kind of weapons that the FTP deals with. These bombs are owned primarily by the Pargesian army. This was not the FTP. This attack was executed by the army, and therefore the government itself. Are you for real, Vart? You come barging in here with that barely half-assed apology, and then start spewing conspiracy theories. Our children died. You didn't protect them when they needed someone. That was your job. Now my job is to make sure you don't step foot in our beautiful town again. I will make sure that everybody in the town knows what kind of a man you are, Vart. An insensitive, cowardly child murderer. I didn't murder your children, the government did. Oh, Robin. It makes a lot of sense. Doesn't anyone here even care about the facts? What are you still doing here? To hell with your so-called facts. I agree with Miss Tuscola. You are a child murderer who deserves to be shot. We want you out, Principal Vart. My brother has done nothing wrong. He dedicated his life to this school, to his pupils, and this is how you thank him? He did everything he could to try to save them. Ilya, the fact that you are defending your brother's abhorrent actions only makes you an accomplice in our eyes. You should both leave the country and never come back. We just might. Thanks for nothing, citizens of Prava. Oh, that was pretty intense. I enjoyed reading it. My throat hurts. Sorry for getting distracted. All of my pupils died. Wait. Didn't save his students. Oh, just not all of his students died. He just didn't save them. I cannot believe it. This man, this fraud, to claim he saved his students despite... We should have known. We should have known a long time ago. This is what Ilya must have lied about him. All these lies make me sick. But here's the silver lining. This is all we need. No need to construct a narrative. This itself will be his undoing. Bring him down. Bring him down! There's something happening on Karen's PC. It could be important. You want to investigate before you do the narrative? Alright. What's going on Karen's PC there? On, explain? Able for it to explain? Will I finally get to see what the fucking star is about? Excuse me? You said that something important is going on in Karen's PC, right? Alright, I have to exit out of there. Karen's PC, yes? What's going on Karen's PC? Impelford. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, there's things I haven't seen here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is this the thing that's been illuminated this whole time? God damn it. Alright, rehab code report. Okay, so, like, what? All these files are suddenly open? Oh, I'm such a goddamn doofus. I'm Karen Levine Vault. I've been working, Oh! What is it, Robin's therapy? Ilyavart. I'm Karen Levine Vart. I've been working on as a clinical psychologist since February 2010. My specialist field is psychological trauma, patient history. The patient fled to the nation, or immigrated to the nation, February 2011 as Pargesian refugee after his brother was involved in a school bombing? While being very shy and unwilling to talk about the details of experiences, hold on. There's where the conflicting data chunk was. God damn it. I'm such a doofus. Alright. First being very shy and unwilling to talk about details of its experiences for several weeks about the beginning of therapy, the patient has slowly become more outgoing and open to several sessions. His optimism and overall social and friendly character, as well as a tendency to look at the bright side of things. That's not important at all. I'm probably looking for Robin, eh? Karen, Nina Maternova? Patient history. I've known and treated Nina for approximately 2 years after she had been diagnosed with PTSD as a result of her experience involved in the Pargesian peacekeeping mission in 2010-11. She had been dishonorably discharged. Is this the deserter? I was aware that something was up with Miss Maternova after she seemed unusually stressed. Was aware that she was behaving stressed and unusually before the bombings on Bonton City. It's not important. That's a different case, you fucking idiot. Alright, so where's... What was the point of investigating this? I don't know. Come on. Alright, I guess I can involve that. It's shady. So is that who Molly is? Interesting. Interesting indeed. One could say that Karen protected the Bonton City bombing's perpetrator. As soon as these connections become evident, Robin's reputation may greatly suffer. This could put the people's voice to an end. It's a risk. Maybe one worth pursuing. Your call. Okay. What else? I guess I can upload that Ilya's an optimist. Just, pass a little time. I don't think he still is, the way we dealt with him. Oh! Ampleford, come on! Have a little tact! Alright, anything else? Sucked up all the things there. Got this. That little data chunk. I'm gonna go ahead and keep Ampleford ignorant to that. So, basically... all I have is these two. How Robin Vart only saved himself, let all of his students die, and built a false myth to profit from it. Or Robin Svart's wife consoled the Bonton City bombings perpetrator and covered for it. Oh, man, that's weak, dude. You're attacking Robin. Yeah, dude, let's spread that one. I mean, go figure, I'm probably gonna make the wrong choice. Ouch. Oh boy, I can't wait to read the Twitter beef. I knew it from the start. Wasn't it obvious from the beginning that he was no Parkesian hero? You never really took the truth that seriously, did you, Robin? Oh my god. Take a look at Blabber. You need to see this. Ah, I'm already here. This ignorant, miserable bunch. There are still far too many people standing by the people's voice. We have failed. This is it. We failed. Plain and simple. Our efforts were for naught. Riots before the presidential palace raised unchecked. All we can do is hope for... What? Robin Vart started an announcement. I fear the worst. This is the end, Agent. Oh no. This is my last announcement.
My dear followers, those of you who still remain.
Oh no, it's panning in.
The story that has finally been spread by the despicable government mouthpiece. It is true. All of it. I never saved those children. Because I was too afraid. Because I ran for my life, eager of saving it before theirs. Here I now am. Alive. And they aren't. I had so long forgotten about it. And now it's shaking me to my core. I believed that if I only tried hard enough, I could change things. That I could make things better for my people at home in Parges. I believed I could fight against the corrupt, evil, rotten politicians longing for power at the people's expense. I believed I could free my home country from these parasites and go back home. If only I twisted words long enough. We all need a reliable base on which our world is based. Our truth. This was mine. But now I realize that I've been living a lie. Not only a lie that made you believe in me, but a lie that allowed me to forget who I actually was. A far too comfortable lie. Only one thing is worse. Knowing that even as I speak, you all continue. Carry on, fight on with all your fury, perpetuating that very lie endlessly. Creating new truths based on fake claims put out there ages ago. What will become of this world when everybody has their own truth? What will be real? Dependable? Everything will be nothing. Truth is dead. And I killed it that very day I was too afraid to speak up and correct a mistake. But no longer. This story has to end on my terms. There's hardly anything more concrete than a bullet. It creates a tangible, uncomfortable fact. The very thing needed for a resurrection of truth.
Holy shit! Did I just fucking cyberbully Robin to death? Oh no, Robin. I didn't want you dead. I didn't even dislike you that much. Oh, what have I done? I just killed the dude. Is the game over, or is the next chapter? Game's over? Oh, come on! The Perkaleaks guy said that he would be back. What was up with that? What could I upload to Percoleaks? Why was there a field there? What could I... There's so many questions. Man, I tell you what, though. Someday, I'm gonna do a stream of this, right? And we're gonna get to the bottom of lots of things. Probably, maybe. Honestly, though, one complaint I have about this game, and it could be totally... It could just be that the story that I was making was so well inweaved with the story, branch there, that I felt there was no other way. But I feel like the freedom of uploading different information was kind of illusionary, because you would find where, you were kind of led down a path. I mean, I loved the game, and I loved the story and everything. I absolutely love this game. But still. I feel like it was kind of cheap to present it in such a way that it's acting like your choices matter, and like there's a big rush, like there's a big hurry to get the right information out. I uploaded so much useless stuff, and yet I still felt like I was pushed down what I felt was the main story. I didn't feel like I really fucked up that bad. I love the game, though. Don't get me wrong, I just rag on things that I love. I'm sorry. Has there been just that single pixel on the screen this whole time? Like that single row of pixels? Man, I'm sorry. Had my window a little too far to the left. Alright, well, that was Orwell, Ignorance is Strength, everybody. Day 3. No, it's like 5 days, isn't there? Let me see what happens if I log back in. What if Robin isn't actually dead? What if he just... Who uploaded the announcement then, huh? Nah, he can't be dead. He can't be dead, because... Was his wife standing there like, yeah, sure, I'll upload your announcement after you're dead. Unless it was a live stream. Dude, I can upload the... Nope. What's going on? No, it's in the middle of yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in the middle of influencing. No, it's in the middle of right before I listen to the thing. All right. Yeah. Well, that was fun. That was very entertaining, very enjoyable experience. There goes the seaside. Huh. Seaside. Well, time to move on to the next thing. Hooray!